Joshua 2, this is the story of Rahab, the prostitute who lived in Jericho. Jericho was a walled city. The two young men who were the spies from Israel, they came into the city in the evening and, the gate shut. And everyone was looking at them a bit odd. They were dressed differently, spoke differently. We're being watched, we're being followed. Let's run into this house. It's the house of a prostitute. They go in there. Rahab opens the door and she sees who they are. And from her previous clients, she knew all about the God of Israel. She'd heard what he did at the Red Sea, and she wanted to be part with him. And here's two of his people rock up. And she was converted by those two spies to the God of Israel and was saved. And then, of course, the men of Jericho come knocking on her door saying, where are those two guys who look like Israelite spies? Where are they? Those two men who've come into your house, where are they? And she lies and said, they're gone. Who were they? And she looks at them and says, I'm a whore. I don't know anything about men who come into my brothel. I don't know. How do you think I know? I'm a whore. I don't know. I don't even know their names. And that shut those men of Jericho up, didn't it? Well, in this whole story, you see that God knows his people, and God will find a way. God will find a way for you and for me to get to his kingdom. We all consider, but I've had such a non-standard life. I'm such a non-standard person. We're all non-standard. But God knows you. And God looked down upon this earth and saw a prostitute in the city of Jericho, in a walled city, who in her heart, despite her surface level sin, which was significantly sinful, in her heart, she desperately wanted to be with God, but she thought, how can I? I'm a whore, I'm a Canaanite woman, I'm going to be destroyed quite rightly. But how I would love to be with God. And there's a knock on the door. Next two clients, these are Israelites. So, you see how God works. God will find a way for you. He will find a way for every one of his people. And he does it in this beautiful way. Like when the men of Jericho come and say to her, who were they? She's like, I'm a whore. I don't know who they are. I don't even know their names. Yeah, you see, God will work through your sin. It is not okay to sin. But God sees that, and in his bigger, beautiful picture, he will work through your sin to save you, if that in your heart is what you want.